Hey, yeah, I needed somebody to let me know if you can see me. So let's see. Okay. I was just making sure. So I'm just gonna wait a couple minutes and then I'll get to the questions. Thank you for being here. Welcome everybody now and later. I said I was making sure you see me. Can you hear me? It's gonna get spicy today. Spicy. Okay. So Um, yeah, we had a conversation earlier, but I feel like I didn't get to some questions last week, so I'm gonna get to some of those, and then I'll dive into the ones that I got for today, and then I wrote down the ones that you sent me last week, so I have those too. So hopefully we can get to most of them, if not all of them. I'm here for the night. Hopefully we get a little bit more people. I don't need a whole lot, but me and you can catch a vibe. It doesn't matter. Let me just text a few people. I'm nervous. I'm nervous about the conversation. Let me turn off my music. Sorry, had to turn off my music. A lot of the questions I feel like I'm gonna ask if if a guy shows up, I'm gonna ask. Oh, here you go. Hey, hey! I'm glad you came because I have questions for. You're gonna be the spokesperson for the men until we can get some more men in here. But I'm glad you here. Don't go nowhere. We got some spicy questions. If I explain it to him, he'll know who you are. But he remember he just don't. It's been a minute, but he know if I explain it to him, he'll know. But I just text Daria. He know both of y'all. It's just that he don't know you by Yazzie. You know what I mean? But my other brothers know you for sure. They remember you off rip. We're gonna give her a couple more minutes and then we gonna start. Cause I got questions that yeah, he here. He's here. He's the spokesperson for the men. until we can get some more men to until I build my audience. You know what I mean? But we good. We good. How was y'all week? Let's make some small talk before I start. Okay, let's see. So like the questions from last week, we talked about like let's say why guys want you to chase them, dating in the workplace, you know, we talked about that, but we didn't get to like how to keep things spicy in the bedroom after being in a relationship for like a few years. And then it's like I didn't get to what are your top 3 love languages. We did why do men cheat? And what do you consider cheating? I don't think we touched on that too much. I would like to touch on some of those. We did pretty much all of the questions, but the new questions for today it's gonna be like, whoa, you know what I mean? Pearl clenching. I'm nervous for those questions, but it's gonna be all good. We gotta link up and hook, you know, and go out and have some drinks. I don't drink, but I can have something sweet, a sweet drink. I can't drink no more. They don't agree with me. Okay, you want to start let's start on oh, I didn't do a question. Okay, she about to join. She about to join. We about to get it. It's gonna be just us, and I'm okay with it. But if whoever want to join, yeah, welcome to join. But she about to join right now, so we can get started. And this is why do men? Okay, that's from last week. Yeah, I can't drink that much. But we got some good topics today. It's gonna get spicy, so I hope nobody explicit. You see the explicit sign. It's gonna get very spicy. I don't live there either. I live close, but I don't live in. I don't live there. I don't want to go back. I will visit, but to live there, I don't. I no. Okay, why? I thought I wrote this down. I so what she say? Like she ain't even reach out or anything. I'm gonna have to send you my number to give to her. Okay, tell her to join because we need her up here too. The more, the merrier. Because I'm on YouTube live too. I got the blues. I'm gonna wait for Miss Daria, then we gonna get started because she just said she about to join. Yeah, Pete. I just I feel like if I don't know if I had to go back, I don't know what I would do. I mean, it's not a bad place, but I just don't want to live there. I live close though, close enough, but I don't want to go back. I really want to move state, but I have to wait. Hey! There she goes. There she goes. Y'all, it's gonna get spicy. We're gonna touch on some questions from last week that I didn't get to, and then we're gonna get into this week's question. I told them it might get a little spicy by the questions you want to talk about, but we good. We all grown. Oh, well, it can be just three of us or four of us until other people see and view. It's okay. I'll talk to her during the week so that next week she'll be on. But I'll give you my phone number. It is. It's the people, not the place. And then it's yes. They need to clean it up a lot more. But some areas they just don't even touch. Y'all ready to get started? Let me know. People may join as we're talking. People may not. I'm good with how it was last week. I mean, it is what it is. So, I feel like I want to start with what do you consider cheating? Because I think we touched on that a little bit last week, but I don't think that we got into depth. So my answer for that question would be I don't even know what to say consider cheating. Like, of course, like sleeping with someone or what, of course that's the obvious. But I feel like if I wouldn't want you to do that to me, I wouldn't do it. That's what I consider cheating. Like talking on the phone with someone else, texting, dating apps, like any signs that you're looking looking for other options somewhere. That's what I consider cheating. Like, I mean, of course people gonna look and things like that, but if you taking steps on meeting people and things like that, yeah, that's cheating. Because if you wouldn't want me to do it, yep, I'm still silly. I just like fun. I just like having fun until I don't. But anyway, yeah, I feel like if you wouldn't want me to do it to you, don't do it to me. That's considered cheating. Texting and talking, of course. I mean, some people go way too far and they'll be like, well, oh, I was just texting or I was just talking. Yeah, that leads to more. You giving this person time. Exactly. So like, what do you guys think about like if someone's married and they reach out and talk to someone, but it's like nothing? My brother said he can't see none of y'all profile. So like let's do this. Why you looking? Why you trying to look at people's profile? Like, come on. But yeah. But a lot of them do a lot more stuff than we ever find out. But it's like if you're meeting somebody, like if your wife or girlfriend wouldn't want you talking to that particular person, then you shouldn't. Because if the shoes was on the other foot, you would feel the same way. Yes, the messaging on social media. I mean, I can't lie. I do have conversations with married people, but it's not nothing. But I'm sure his wife doesn't know, or their wife don't know. But it's like I'm not trying to creep with nobody, but I guess it's for their security. It's for their security. But if it's like, even if you sneak and talk to whomever, even if it's nothing, if you're not trying to hook up or anything, if you're hiding it from your wife, is that considered cheating? Y'all putting your profiles up because he asked for it. Is his profile up? I can't see nothing but YouTube signals. I already know all y'all look like anyway, but if you met a person and they had a girl best friend, would you date that person? Hey, how you doing? It's gonna get spicy. I hope I hope you ready. We talking about if you're married, can you talk to somebody else? I mean, it's not relationship based. You're not trying to meet up or anything. It's just strictly friendship, but you're hiding it from your significant other. Do you consider that cheating? If you have to, and I totally agree. But if you was in a relationship and your boyfriend or whomever come to you and said, "Oh, I have a friend that I knew before we got together. Is it okay if I communicate with her on Facebook or whatever every now and again?" Would you be okay with that? Or would you be okay with him sneaking to talk to the girl, or just talking to her, like asking you and then you agreeing? It's two guys in here and two girls. We gonna get it. We gonna get it. We gonna get to the bottom of some stuff. I feel like if you're gonna do it anyway, you may as well tell me. But how you call that? Vice, the rules have to apply to, if I have a guy that I want to talk to that's just friends, you have to be okay with me talking to that person too. One hand washes the other. I believe that, a man, wait, this is another question. Do you believe a man and a woman can be friends without crossing the line? But if you hide it, something, even if it's nothing, you know that your spouse would be like, no, I'm not, no, you can't talk to her, but you really good friends with the person and you don't want to lose the friendship, then and then you find out that they're doing it even though you're not okay with it. Then, like, how you gonna feel? Like, a person's gonna do what they want to do regardless. It's best that if I say, oh, I want to talk to, I have a friend at work or whatever the case is. We're really good friends. I knew him before you. Is it okay? We, still talk on the phone every now and again, not every day. Cause then, that's a little sketchy, but I don't know if I would want my person to be friends with a female, because most times it's the guy that crossed the line and want more, or even if it's not a relationship, he want to do a little hump or something. I don't, and yeah. A woman can keep it strictly friends. Like, we friends, I don't want to fuck that up. But a man, eventually they're gonna cross the line and fuck shit up. Yeah, one of them gonna catch feelings because but that's why I say you can't talk every day. That's why I was just like, no, I gotta be the only friend, your wife, your friend, your everything. But I guess that's where trust comes into play. Like if you trust your person, you would know that he ain't gonna cheat. But so you wouldn't let your wife or whomever be friends with another a friend. It's a guy friend. I know. Miss Daria, please, you need to step in because you have close male friends that you never cross the line with. So when you get into a relationship, you got to explain that to people. Like, okay, I have a couple of male or a male best friend. Nothing ever happened. Nothing will. And I don't know if people are going to accept that. It is complicated, but I'm not out of pocket. I'm just saying I don't trust. Listen, how they say don't put gasoline and fire in the same room. What do you expect to happen? Inferno. That's what's gonna happen. Somebody gonna want something. You know what I mean? You joke with the person. Men catch feelings faster. She asks. Wait, she asks what? To do something with him? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. A man, I just don't feel like a man could be friends with a woman and just not want to cross the line. Because what made you want to be her friend in the first place? What is it that you see in her that made you say, "Oh, we could be homies"? No. Yes, it's a guy that takes it too far most of the time. A woman could say, "You know what? Chill. You know what? We friends. I don't want to cross the line. I don't want to mess up the friendship." But it'd be the guy that takes it too far. Period. So I'd rather not deal with a guy who have a female friend because no, unless she die or something, then you hit me up. But like, no, I don't trust you, nigga. Like there she goes. She have one male best friend, and he's respectful because I did meet him. He just was very, you know what I mean. He was very protective. And everybody you dated, they know that's fine with it. They've been friends for 10 years. You can't ask her. Anybody you meet after that, you cannot ask. You to, oh, I don't trust that. That's your insecurity. You know what I mean? She's been friends with this man for 10 years. You can't, and then you come in the picture like, oh, no, you out of here, beat it. You know what I mean? Get lost. Okay, so you have to, yeah, you meet each other, but like, what will happen if one day your friend pulled you to the side and said, "Listen, I know it's been 10 years, girl, but I want some of that." You know what I mean? What you gonna tell him? You gonna tell him like, chill. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? 10 years. That's a lot of Yeah, I had a lot of nice intimate talks. A lot of you know what I mean. Sometimes I don't know. I'm just saying. Listen, if he come to you and ask for that box, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I mean, listen, forsaking all others except this nigga right here. I mean, if you married, I'm just saying. If the woman tell you before marriage and you married her, you knew what it was. So you got to eat that, buddy. But I don't have any male friends. I want one friend to be my everything. So I don't have that issue. But it's best not to cross the line, especially 10 years. That's a good friend. Like, what is your problem that you're not like accepting of a friend? It's a friend. If 10 years, if nothing happened in 10 years, nothing ain't gonna happen. So you know what I mean? You got to think like that. You can't be like, no, anything can happen, because I'm sure if someone's married, they're not gonna put themselves in a situation where they're going to the person's house or anything like that, like, or meeting up in a telly. It's not gonna be like that. Never get married. Oh wow. Never get married. Wow. I mean, I don't even think I want to be married. I like friends. You know what I mean? I like options. What do you mean? Nah, they not just friends. Women are the loyal ones. I'm telling you, it's y'all. It's y'all niggas that be stepping out and see, and want to test every fucking thing. Please. I can't believe you said never get married. Look at this. Look at all this good chocolate. Listen, eventually, I ain't saying now because I'm just chilling. I'm single and browsing. So you saying you can't cheat because you will feel crazy? He telling me never get married, and he just don't believe that you will be faithful. We listen. I'm a faithful person. I'm as faithful as that nigga. If I listen, I got my spidey senses. What do you mean? It depends on how a person look and dress. Listen, let me tell you. As someone once said, a nigga will fuck on anything. I don't care what she wearing or what what she look like. Somebody gonna like her, or the person. It is what it is. I'm as faithful as the person is to me. That's why I would not listen. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You said I just want to be out here. Listen, I'm chilling. I'm just chilling. I ain't saying nobody. I ain't with nobody. I'm chilling until I'm ready. Until I find somebody who I feel gonna, treat me how I want to be treated. I'm gonna be single, and I'm gonna talk to who I want to talk to, as many as I want to. But I ain't gonna really meet up with nobody. You know what I mean? Women don't move like that. Like, well, I can't say everybody, but we don't move how men move. Like, if y'all single and dating, y'all fucking people. If I'm single and browsing, I'm just talking to niggas. You know what I mean? That's it. I'm just talking. I ain't meeting up with nobody. I ain't fucking nobody. I'm chilling. We're gonna get into that later. Why I'm sitting on a gold mine. That's why. I'm gonna tell you later why. Just don't bring the person to your house. How y'all supposed to meet? How y'all supposed to meet? I gotta bring them to your house. Hey, this is such and such, such and such. You know what I mean? Just to let you know, ain't nothing. Oh, listen, 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 listen. I just feel like men need to be more secure. If you know what you know bringing to the table, you gotta accept the friend or just don't deal with the person. Point blank. Period. End of the story. Just don't bring the person to his house. You feel me? Like, why would, first of all, why would you bring the friend to the house? Like, I would want them to meet, yes, but we're gonna meet in a neutral space, not at your house or is his house. We just gonna meet for dinner and we gonna catch a vibe. We gonna catch a vibe. I think that was a great topic. But Mr. Stitch, I don't know if you're ready for the kind of conversation we about to have. Excuse me? Women just want to do what they want to do. Excuse me. Meanwhile, it's the men that's out here sticking and moving. Are you kidding me? I'm not saying bring the person to your house while you ain't home. You could be, you know what I mean? You could be there. That's crazy. It would be crazy if you came home and her male friend is sitting across or sitting on your bed or some shit or laying in your bed. Like, that's jail time for somebody. I'm going to jail. You going to jail. But you can't bring the person to the house. Nobody said that. We just saying, like, you know, we in a relationship here, but if I want to converse with, you know, my friend, I'm going to call him or, you know, talk to him, you know, every now and again. That's crazy. Women just want to do what they want to do. Can you believe this? Women just want to do what they want to do. I can't believe you. Oh, I meant to ask you, Mr. Stitch, what is the foundation number? You said this is my foundation number. What does that mean? Just that's off topic, but I don't know what that means. Is that your side number that you hiding from your person? I don't know what that means. Women just want to do what they want to do. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. What's the foundation number though? He's like, this is my foundation number. What does that mean? Is that your side number that you hiding from whomever? Hence the conversation. Oh, so you gave me a business number. I can't. Oh, so you are you married or you know what I mean? Because you probably not supposed to be talking to me or even giving out your business number. So I can have a business number too if I'm in a relationship and give it to, like, you know, Facebook friends or, you know, co-workers, ex-co-workers. Oh, so that's the number I have. So when I text you, you got the message still. If you don't mind me asking, Mr. Stitch, are you in a relationship? Because you will be breaking at all this conversation we was just having. Business number. Oh, we ladies, take notes. We gotta get some business. We gotta get a business number because when me and him was conversing on the book, he gave me a number. He said, "This is my foundation number." I didn't know what that meant, so I wanted to ask him. So that means he couldn't give me his number, that means yeah. Oh, look at you. Women won't want to do what they want to do, but look what you doing. You giving me your company number so your wife can't see that, you know, we kind of communicate. And it ain't even about shit. It ain't even about shit, but you hiding this. You hiding this. I ain't checking your website. No. Because I feel some type of way still getting the business number because it's not about nothing. And he telling us we just want to do what we want to do. Look what he did. I'm his friend from a previous job. I don't have your number because if that was the case, you would have gave me back that number. You gave me a business number so that your wife won't go upside your monkey ass head when I text you. That's what you was doing. He got, you know what I mean? Come on. He's saying this shit about us and look what he doing. Listen. I'm not doing nothing, but this is what the conversation was. And you said women just want to do what we want to do. And look what you doing. This is why we have friends. Because men are going to have friends. It's not about nothing, but would you tell your wife you trying to promote your business? Me too. I'm trying to promote my business. You see, right now, hey. I knew I was going to get to the bottom of something. It's all good, though. It's all good. Ladies, have you a friend or two. Because see what he just said? Women just want to do what they want. He wouldn't accept his wife to have a friend, but look what he doing. He gave me his business number. By any means necessary, contact me, but I don't want that lady to know. Mm-mm-mm. It's all good. I don't know. You might want to log off because we're gonna talk some, sexual content, and eventually she might run across this and see. I didn't say don't go to your website. I told people to have friends. I said I'm gonna go to your website because you're promoting business, like what I'm doing. I'm just promoting business, but you gave me your business number, your foundation number, I should say, your foundation number. You don't care if she knows. She gonna go upside your goddamn head. Boy, you better stop acting. Listen, don't show out on us. Don't show out for us. Don't say like you don't care if she know. I let you know. I didn't. Everybody go to do they have your number? Put your business in here. I never told nobody not to go on his business. I told people to have some friends because what you're doing, everybody should have a business number. I have a business number that I do give out to people, Your cell number is your business number. Okay. You handle your business. I have a business number. I do have a business number. he you know Why? Why you turn your phone off when you get home? Your business shouldn't end. Just don't answer some of them. Anything can happen. I don't turn my phone off. I give people the business number, and then when I don't want to be bothered, I say do not disturb. I don't give everybody my number. First of all, my main number. I give them my business number, and then I can do not disturb that when they don't ring or anything, but I can still see the messages. When he get home, he turn off his phone. His cell phone is his business number. That's crazy. That is crazy. You got to put your business name in here, Mr. Stitch. And I have a question for the fellas. We can answer it too, but I want them to answer. It says the next question is why do men use communication to manipulate women? Meaning they are very strategic in when to communicate. Oh, so that's cheating. That's cheating. That's cheating. You turn it off because you don't want to focus on your queen. Yeah, I give my business number out because it's about business. It's about business. But if it's a personal, if it's a friend, like only one person gets the main number, the rest get the business number. He said he got to focus on his queen when he home, but the other chicks are the side chicks. How do first of all, basically it points out to a man not wanting you as the main chick. He wants you for you. Every woman has a purpose, but it's not to settle down with. And maybe it's for some head or some ass or everybody have their strong point. Why are you putting shaking your head like what? I'm single. I could pretty much have 100 niggas calling my phone if I wanted to, but that's just too much to juggle for me. Now, if I'm in a relationship, I don't have anybody calling my phone. I'm a faithful, loyal young woman. He not married, but he say, I guess this is what happened in the past is when if he's talking to multiple people and he have one main, when he's home with the main chick, he turn off his phone, which is suspicious because why are you turning off your phone? I bet you know what I mean? Yes, I may have 100 niggas. I may have. I can if I wanted to, but I'm chilling right now. I'm going with the flow. I'm just chilling right now. I mean, all my friends know they friends. That's the whole problem. No one's in the boyfriend status. No one's there. So everybody's on the same level. You got to fight for my love. You know what I mean? The fuck? Out of respect, don't do it. Out of respect. Are you kidding me? I'm about to get up. Are you kidding me? It's like we're loyal to them. Meanwhile, they out here giving them their business numbers out to randoms. Are you kidding me? He's talking about out of respect. Are you serious? I'm about to listen. I'm about to lose it. Out of respect, don't give nobody a number. Out of respect, don't entertain nobody else but the man. Now, if you want to entertain others, you make sure she knows that, hey, listen, I don't want no relationship. We chilling. So that you're free to do what you want. But don't hold her back from, exploring. And then you're exploring. It's not the move. Out of respect. Respect. Niggas. Everyone have choices. You have the choice of not even, to not be in a relationship with the girl. If you still want to talk to all these other girls, I'm gonna bop you in your head when I see you. Okay, that's fair. If you and her agree on female, on friendship, then yeah, that's good. That's cool. But that's still a little. That's still to me a little dangerous because I don't know what you're doing, who you're doing, how you're doing it, and vice versa. You could be out here free balling, but you're using protection. She could be out here free balling, but not. You know what I mean? So it gets kind of dangerous. We got to be careful with that. Got to be careful. Out of respect. Exactly. Out of respect what? Like out of respect for her, I'm gonna turn off my phone so she don't know other bitches is calling me or texting me. No, that's not out of respect. That's out of you not wanting to get caught. But if it's a friendship, if y'all friends, okay, I get it. You turn off it out of respect because you don't want her to, know exactly how many. You want to focus on her. I get it in that instance. So I'll shoot you some bail. What is this flavor shit? All right. What is this flavor shit? We all like different flavors. But if women do it, we hoes. Like, come on. Y'all crazy. I like different flavors. We like different flavors too. Can you know what I mean? Most likely when the female have friends, she really don't have friends. Well, I don't know what type of, I can't speak for everybody. Let me shut the fuck up. If I have more than one friend, I'm not sleeping with every friend. So most women don't, because we kind of navigate towards the person we kind of like the most and hope that they will change their mind about the friendship and move into a relationship. I guess that's everybody. Chocolate, caramel, and red bones. And anybody that fall in between. So you don't ever want to be married. You still, like, at this point, you probably done tried every flavor there was a million times over. Like, do you ever want to be married or settle down with just one person? For real, like, I don't know. Like, at some point, it's time to settle down. At some point, you done tried every flavor. I mean, when a guy say friend, it's someone they sleeping with. When we say friend, is an actual friend. That's what the difference is. Because my friend, I ain't boning them. They friends. When they say they have friends, trust me, they're having sex with every last one of them. That's why they don't like it when we have friends, because they think we're doing what they're doing. That's crazy. Miss Daria, do you want to touch them other topics while we got some niggas in here? Men be scorned too. And they scorn because people like keeping them as friends and, not wifing them up. Like, a lot of women are scorned because of men. How you think they became scorned? They're not born like that. And you making it worse by just being their friend, sleeping with them and passing them along and, switching them every day. They ain't never gonna heal. Sorry, y'all. Okay, we gonna get into I don't know where Jory went. Is he still here? But we about to get into the topics that Daria wants to talk about today. I don't know. Miss Yazzie, you gotta chime in. Everybody gotta chime in. With Jory, I think we lost Jory. Maybe his wife came and he had to hang up. Okay, okay. We gonna get spicy. You gotta get to these questions. Okay, the first question Daria wants to know is, what is your favorite sex position? Wow. Mm, wow. Who wants to answer first? I'm going to answer, but I don't want to answer first. Mr. Stitch, I don't know where you are, but you got to come back. I'm about to text your business number again. I'm about to text his business number, his foundation number, and tell him to get back on. Maybe his wife came home or came in the room. He had to hang up. Let me text his business number. Like, where you at? Oh, you want me to answer first? Okay. Why you? What you mean, Lord? What you mean, Lord? Bingo. That's me. That's the same, girl. That is the same. How I probably made him mad. He was going in on a on a topic that he shouldn't have been going in on. Okay, I text him. Let's see what he said. He coming. He said he coming. I don't know what type of coming that means, but he said he coming. I guess he said he's coming back. Oh, maybe he's okay. Maybe he talking about he coming back. That's right, doggy style. Okay, Miss Daria, your turn. I mean, if you don't say doggy, I don't know what you listen. If you say something other than doggy style, listen. I don't think men like that doggy style too much because that's their finishing move because they can't last too long doing that shit. I'm waiting for Daria to answer. Let's go. No, 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 no. You can't plead no damn fifth. What is it? I don't want no second fave. I bet you your first is missionary. I bet you. Wait, let me stop. I don't know. What's the first one? Don't plead no fifth over here on this channel. Daria, let's go. No pleading the fifth. Mm-mm. Second favor. Second favorite. What the hell? Daria, come out and play. Daria. Daria. What do you mean you got me? Like what is the first one? I'm sure you have one. Oh, so you don't what do you mean what is my next topic? My next topic we talking about it's very spicy, but it's what's your favorite sex position? That's the topic that we're talking about now. And we're trying to get Daria to answer because this is actually her question. So she said doggy style is her second favorite. We trying to see what her first favorite is. And she don't want to answer. She probably wants some like romance, like missionary or some bullshit. I mean, not that missionary is bad either, but I'm just saying it shouldn't be the first. Mm-hmm. Favorite. Because this is your question. What do you mean? Why y'all coming for me? You can't say, "Oh, let's ask this topic," and then be like, "Oh, that's my second favorite. I plead the fifth." There's no pleading the fifth here, girl. What is your favorite? We ain't going to the next question until you answer it. Mm, I don't think men have a favorite. I just think sex is their favorite. Just sex. Mm-hmm. Miss Daria. No, it's for us. Not for me. It's for us. This question is for us. Okay, okay, okay. The next question is she said it was for me, not us. But I'm thinking the questions that I want to discuss, I want to incorporate everyone in it. I don't just want to be the topic of, oh, hey, this is my favorite. Let's move on. Like it's more, and I want to engage. You know what I mean? So Miss Yazzie, we can ask one of your questions, which is why does a man stay on your mind for years even after you stop dealing with them? So my question is, was it the best sex you ever had? You know what I mean? I feel like that has something to do with it. Do you agree? Miss, yeah, and guys, you can chime in. Did that? I don't know, not the married ones, but just hypothetically, before you got married, you can answer, or like, has a particular person, you know, guy, girl, stayed on your mind even years after y'all split up because the sex was like better than like the rest that you might have dealt with. So yeah, as you say, yeah, it was because it was the best sex that she's ever had, or you don't know. I feel like because a lot of men don't know what they're doing. When you come across a good one, it's like, wow. And it's hard to, forget that person. It's even hard to let them go initially. And then it's like once you let them go and then you move on and then eventually sleep with someone else and they don't even compare, it's like it makes you think about that person more. But like, do you stay in touch with any of your past people because the sex was like awesome? I feel like I feel like it's I don't know if it was sex why I was so. Yeah, I think it was just with the person that I was obsessed with. I feel like it wasn't sex because the sex was trash, but I think it was the connection. In other words, it's like the way he looked. It was everything about him minus the sex was like I felt protected. I felt like like I felt like he cared. He was protective. He was fine as hell. It was like everything about him was good. Like he took the initiative to come see me, even though we weren't close. Um, the way he talked, like everything was the what he did for work. He took care of his kids. Like a lot of things played a part on it. If the sex was good, I probably would have been at his door. I don't know. I think I probably would have went a little nuts if the sex was good. On top of that, like I probably would have went ballistic. I probably would have had a whole ass meltdown. So I think some people it could be sex related, or some people can be just the connection. But it's easy to leave somebody. I feel like if the connection is not there and the sex is like if everything is like wrong, like the attitude, like if everything is wrong, you have no problem leaving that person. But if you come across a someone with a good piece of meat, and sometimes you don't even notice that it was that good until you come across some bad ones, and then you be like, dang, if I could ever, if I can only. So that's my opinion on that. I don't know what your opinion is, but it could be a combination of both. It could be one or the other. That's from my experience. That was what it was. It was either the sex or the how just the look of the person and the treatment and everything else. I feel like oh, this question goes good with the other question when he said I just when he says I just stay in contact with my baby mom because of the child. So like when you move on to the a different relationship. Like I feel like baby mothers, I mean, if you have like 6 or 7 baby mothers, I don't think this counts. But I think if you have like one baby mother and you move on from that person, I feel like some men still have feelings for their baby mother. So it's like even when they're in another relationship, they still do for the baby mother as well as the child. So I feel like when men get into a relationship, do y'all sometimes secretly still be in love with your baby mother? Like, do you sometimes be in the other relationship just to get over the baby moms? Because I feel like I came across a couple of people who were, still in love with an ex or something like that, but it's like they trying to move on, but they trying to use you to move on. But sometimes it don't work because love is love. You can't use another person to get over another person. That saying to get over somebody is to get under somebody else is not always true. It don't always work. I don't think it works for men at all. I just think they like fucking. But I just think sometimes they get into another relationship to try to forget the ex-wife or the baby mama or whomever it is, but usually it don't work. That's a hard question. I mean, I feel like I'm answering it for you guys, but I mean, the last conversation we had years ago, I wouldn't think that, whatever, whatever. But if you was to ever get divorced and date somebody else and you got kids with your wife, so it'll be hard to kind of move on all the way. It's like you have one foot in, one foot out with the new relationship. And it's like the new person is kind of competing with the wife and there's no competition because if she don't have kids with you, there's no competition there. So like Mr. Stitch, what would you do? Do you think that there's some truth to it? I mean, you have male friends, I'm sure. Do you think that sometimes a man get in a relationship with another woman and still have feelings for the baby mother or the ex or whatever the case is? You don't supposed to like see your kids and see them. Like sometimes if the kids are old enough, she doesn't have to be around. You know what I mean? I mean, you could like don't go there and sit at the house. Of course, you're gonna see the wife or the kid's mother. But that's if you doing that, you have feelings. That's how I feel. But if you go pick up the kids and the kids come outside and you leave, and I feel like okay, maybe you don't. But if you're gonna use your kids to go over there and lay up in the house and stay the night, or just like I feel like you still have feelings there that, and you probably shouldn't really be leading the other person on if you still have feelings for the baby moms. You know what I mean? I mean that's just my opinion. I know if I moved on with people, I just really didn't like it was a case by case situation. I feel like sometimes when I broke up with somebody, it was like 2 weeks removed, and I'm like talking to somebody else. It was more. It was more so like to just stop thinking about this person too so much. I mean, it takes a long time to get over. I mean, it is hard when the kids are younger, but I don't feel like it was. I don't think. I mean, men are. I think y'all. I don't care. I feel like I don't. It doesn't take me a long time to get over somebody, especially if somebody was treating me really bad. I feel like it takes a long time for men to get over women because they probably was the reason the situation the relationship broke apart in the first place. So like in the case of events like, you know, graduation and things like that, it's like, yeah, you got kids there, yeah, but you can be at every event, but you don't have to love the woman if you moved on. You know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to be supportive of the child, not there for the mom. So if you're like co-mingling both of them, that's like, you want to see how your child doing in school. Yeah, if your child is old enough, you ask the child. You don't have to talk to the mom. No, but I'm serious. Like, I have a child's father. You know what I mean? And there was years where I went not talking to him. But I'm not bashing men. I'm telling you the truth. That's how I be knowing. I'm not bashing men, but don't use, oh, we got to go to a graduation to try to, reconcile with the baby mom. If you want to reconcile with the baby moms, give yourself time. But to lead somebody else on that's catching feelings and not knowing that you still have feelings over there is not fair to the woman. That's all I'm saying. I'm not male bashing. I'm just telling the truth. Like, you going over there saying you gonna see the kid and you bringing everybody lunch and having dinner with, like, no, that's not right. Cause what if the woman did that to you? You gonna say the same thing? If, oh, you gotta leave because my baby father coming over. Would you leave? No, that's not right. You'll say there's something going on, or you got some feelings. Cause why I gotta leave when he coming over? If he coming to see the kids, let him come take the kids. It's probably it. I'm saying I said it's the man's fault if he's taking a long time to get over it. You and wifey can talk to your daughter together. No, it don't need two people to talk to her. About what? Like, I'm not saying you can't, because you said you don't have feelings for the baby mother. But that's a lot of closeness and bonding to me. I would appreciate I would more so want to date a guy that don't have kids if that's possible, because all this kid shit is crazy. Because we all got kids, not all of us, but I have a kid too. But I'm not saying, oh, you got to leave because my baby daddy coming over. Like, no, she old enough to call him and talk to him, and if I need him to do something for her, it's a light conversation. It ain't like, so how you been? It's nothing like this, because I don't give a damn how you been, how you was, how you is. It's about the child. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't have to sneak when it comes to yours? I mean, you don't have a girlfriend, you have a friend, so you don't have to lie to anybody. But it's not fair to the woman that you're seeing if you still have feelings for an ex. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to bash nobody. That's all I'm saying. Because you wouldn't want that to happen to you if she using you to try to get over her baby father, and then every time he come over, you gotta leave, and it's always, I gotta go to an event, or it's this kid's birthday, that kid's birthday, this kid, like, who got time for that? Who got time for that? Right. If I had a choice, I just would want to date somebody who kids is grown, or no kids at all, basically. Because the kid be grown and the man still be talking to the baby mama in her house. Like, what the fuck? You got feelings, dear. Nobody's stupid. Your kid 50 years old, or 25 or something like that, and you still talking to the baby mama. He grown as hell. He on his own. Are you fucking dumb? Like, why are you talking to her? It's something. It's on some unresolved issue here, because there's no need for you to talk if he grown or she grown. Got to keep it moving. Oh, she 14. Wow. So she could talk on her own. Let her call you and say, "Dad, I need this." There's no need for both of y'all to talk to her together, unless that's what she want. But I ain't, listen. Mine is about to be 16. and she know how to call when she needs something. He know how to call her. Like, I don't have to be involved. Oh, let me ask y'all this question. This is probably the last question, but let me ask y'all this question because I found it very weird. If you was in a relationship, right, and your person said, well, didn't tell you, but you found out that your person was still going to see the mother of the ex, how would you feel? How would you feel if your person was going to visit the ex, the ex's mom? Exactly. I think they can both heal and move on and still be cordial, but you don't have to have 2 hour conversations. Like, I think sometimes people use the kid to get close to the person. Because if it's something like something where you could talk to the kid about, I don't think you need to contact the mom or have to go over there. Listen, I'm telling you, some of these people use the kid to get back in with the person. Especially if you know you just lost a new one. I mean, a good one. If you lost a good person, yeah, you gonna and you listen. But how would you feel if your person was going to see the ex's mom still? Like, that's his mother-in-law. Like, how would you feel? Do you? I think that if you're going to see your ex's mom too, you got some feelings there. I got another question after this, but this is gonna be the other question. Jury said he'll be right back, so we're gonna wait for Jury. But how would you feel if you found out your person was going to see his ex's mother just to see how she doing and things like that? But it's like, I know a situation like that, like, and it's like, oh well, that's my daughter's or my son's mother. That's my daughter or my son's grandmother. I wouldn't give a damn. You listen, ex is ex. How, like, if I go see my ex's mother and go sit and talk, and no, no, no. When it's over with. The whole family get cut off. When you know what I mean, you don't just keep a link. You know what I mean? Because you know the mom gonna tell the son or the daughter, oh, you know such and such came over here to see me. He sat down, we had dinner. No, are you crazy? How you in a whole ass relationship with somebody else and go and see the ex mother? Listen, listen, listen. That's too far. That's too far. But I know that, that's crazy, but it happens. Oh, we had a good relationship. I'm not talking to the person. I'm just talking to her mother. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And this is another question that I was having a conversation with before the pod. But yeah, how would you feel if you're in a relationship and then your person say, "Do you have a picture of your ex? I want to see." Why? You don't find that weird? If your current want to see a picture of the ex, why? Sorry, y'all. Oh, let's get dry. I said I was gonna ask basically, but it's like he probably putting it in mom's head, like, oh yeah, I really miss her. You know, trying to hatch up a plan to get them back together. Meanwhile, you got somebody over here dangling with feelings for you, and you ain't even got no feelings. You trying to get back with the ex. Yeah. I wouldn't care how good the relationship was between me and the mother. If it's over with me and the person, it's over with me and the whole family, his friends, his uncles, everybody. Cut the hell off. I ain't got nothing to say to none of y'all niggas. Basically. If you see her in the store or something, it's hey, how you doing, whatever. But it's not like I'm going to the person's house and having a conversation, sitting down and eating dinner. Like none of that is going on. If you see somebody in passing, hey, how you doing, you know, but that's it. That is it. Jury gonna come back and we gonna be gone. But let's see. What's the? Did I ask you guys that? Let me see if I have time for one more conversation. Since you did. I mean, did they ask to see pictures, or you just showed them the pictures of the ex? I think that's weird. Like I would never ask anybody I'm dating currently to say, "Let me see a picture of the person you had before me." I don't know. Most guys have pictures of their exes. Most guys have picture of their exes. I'm telling you right now. I've seen people showing pictures of exes from years ago. Oh, look at this person. It's like, why you still have that if you married? You know what I mean? If you married or whatever the case is, why you still got pictures of an ex in your phone still? That's weird. That's another sign that they probably got feelings for that person. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. I don't have no pictures, no ex in my damn phone. It was over for you. Listen, nope. Mm-mm. Oh, this is a good one. Why you have pictures of exes in your phone? Listen, with the heart emoji. Are you crazy? I told you, all these niggas got. Listen, all these people got pictures of girls and their exes in their phone. Just be reminiscing. It's supposed to be moved on. Please, let me find out. I'll break that goddamn phone over your goddamn head. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Mm-mm-mm-mm. I got time for one more question, and then we'll be back next week. Wow, wow. So, like, okay, let me ask you a question. When you saw a picture of his ex, did you feel like, yeah, I got her? Like, I look better than her. Did you feel like that, or did you say, oh, she's nice? Because I feel like men don't have a type. They'll go from one extreme to the next, from light to dark, skinny to fat. They don't have a type. So, like, when you seen the picture of the ex, but it's like if people are grown as fuck and asking, oh, let me see a picture of your ex or something. It's like, why you want to see a picture? You want to compare. I think women ask to see a ex picture to compare and contrast. Like, oh, let me see what she looked like, so she could be like, I got that bitch. You know what I mean? Like, I look better than her. Like, I don't feel threatened. I think that's what it's about. Like, they want to feel secure in their spot, to know that you ain't gonna go back to her, because for whatever reason, women think that it's solely based on looks. Like, if I look better than her, or if my ass is fatter than hers, then I'm secure in my spot. But that's not it. You can't. You don't know what type of connection they had. But I think that's weird. I would never ask. Like, if I happen to see the person, okay, but I'm not gonna go out of my way and say, let me see a picture of what she. I just wouldn't. It's just me. I don't know. And if I did it be in the past, it won't be now. I just wouldn't do it. Sorry, y'all. Oh, you just probably was curious, like, oh, let me just see let me just see. I don't know. I just have no interest in seeing the exes. Okay, this is the last question, and then I'm gonna get up out of here. So, how do you spot how do you spot a man, or like, how do you know when a man is not really don't really want you? How do you know when a man don't really want you? Cause he ain't giving you no time. He ain't consistent. I would like a man to answer this. How do you know which one you want to make your girlfriend, and which one that you keep as a friend or a sex partner? How do you know? How do you know? And that's what I find about relationships. When I think back on them, if I find myself thinking back on them, it's because I learned something from that particular relationship. Every relationship, I learned something, learned something about what I should do next, what I shouldn't do, or, what I should accept, what I shouldn't accept. So it's like every relationship is a lesson. So I feel like I'm grateful for the lesson. And it's like, it's something that I would never do, like going into the next relationship. That's exactly what, that's how you can tell when the man don't want you. They're inconsistent AF. Excuses. Oh, I have this to do, I have that to do. The disrespect and the not making time. All those can be all in one or singly. They could be very disrespectful. Excuses. I mean, I had all of that in one person, and some of them were like individuals. Some was inconsistent. It was just a bye, disrespectful, bye. I feel like if a man is really wants you, it don't take nothing but 2 seconds to text you a good morning or whatever, just to show their presence. Like, I'm still here. I didn't forget about you, that type of thing. But it's like, if they're making excuses, oh, I can't come see you this week, I have to work, or it's constant, don't waste your time. I understand when you say the vibe is gonna be the connection gonna be hit, but I felt like in my past, I've had relationships that was very vibey. You know what I mean? I felt a connection. I felt it was different, but it was just one sided. You know what I mean? Although they would call and reach out and things like that, it's just like I think they were in the right person, wrong time. I think that I can chuck it up to because it was the person I feel like had feelings for the baby moms. So like the conversation would be more so talking about things that she did, and it's like that's how I knew that he wasn't over the baby mom too, because the bulk of the conversation was about her, her and the kids, her more so her, what she did, what she didn't do, this that. So it's like I ain't even gonna waste my time. Like even though I was kind of going through something at the time, I was kind of more so over it. I was at the end of my over getting over it. He was at the very beginning, so I knew it wasn't gonna work, and I told him in the beginning, like you playing songs regarding her, and it's like I don't want to be in this because you playing me songs, scissor songs at that. Oh, this is how I feel about this one. Like, why are you telling the current about the ex if you trying to move on? So I just felt like it wasn't gonna last, even though I felt a connection. But I don't know when men. So if you don't believe in right person, wrong, oh well, right person, wrong time. I say that to say like if he's single now, just like I'm single, if we cross paths, I think it would be the right time. That's what I meant by right person, wrong time at that time. Like I felt like if he was single now, like I'm single, we come across paths. If we cross paths, I feel like it would be right person, right time. But only with that person, nobody else. So what do you think? Because I feel like yeah, he was playing the scissor the I Hate You song. It wasn't no regular snooze or some shit. It was goddamn I hate you type shit. And at that point at that time I didn't even know who the fuck scissor was or anything. I'm like, I hate you. And he was be singing that part real bad, and I'm like, oh God, I gotta go check out who scissor is. And then, I had to listen to that song and say, oh, this nigga still in love. And that was it. But it was like if we came together now, if he was, if they was he was single, I feel like it would be that because he was that he was that. Um, but I feel like men, I don't know how they tell. I know how I can tell. I don't think it's the same. I think men base things on sex a lot, but not us. Like we can go with somebody, the sex be trash as shit, but we'll still state it because it's like, oh, he seems like a nice guy. He got, we don't judge them about the size of their dick or whatever, even though sometimes it be small or it just be like all wrong. But we'll still stay because it's like, oh, he's nice, it's kind of small, yes, but it's all right because I'm sure he didn't choose. He didn't. If he wanted to choose, I'm sure he wouldn't choose this size. So I felt, you feel bad for them, but a guy let them they suck the skin off the guy they wifing him. It ain't about no vibe. It's about sex. So stop lying. Stop lying. I don't know how y'all catch a vibe. How y'all catch a vibe? I don't know how y'all catch a vibe. You probably watch. He gonna watch this and be like, "She talking about me, singing scissor." Where y'all at? Wake up! This is the last. question. Okay. I feel that. I feel that. I believe that. But sometimes I put it as I feel like head over heart decision. That's what I kind of use it as. But I don't know. I think God just, kind of directs us towards the right person. But sometimes we just don't listen. But I feel like with men, they just base everything on physical. Like it got to, that, attraction is one of the first things that you notice about a person, of course. But they base everything on, oh, she got a small waist, fat ass, this, that, the other. Then you sleep with her, and that's how a lot of men end up with the wrong person because they base everything on, everything is sex based. And a lot of women end up with the wrong person because we have pity. We feel sorry for sometimes, what type of life they might have had or things they went through, or we just feel sorry for them. So that's how I feel like men choose different. So we kind of did sex position. Next week we're gonna talk about best sexual experience. We did how to spot a man that doesn't want you. Next week we'll do body count, how many orgasms you had in life. And the men that only say they date light skin or dark skin, we're gonna touch on that one. Basically, that's why I'm saying he's like it depends on the vibe. Men don't really catch no vibe. They catch ass. That's all they looking for. So we're gonna touch more on these subjects next week. But we're gonna if y'all got anything new, comment on the post, comment on Facebook, DM me. Y'all got my DMs, got my number, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get this audience up. We're gonna get this engagement up. And we may ask the same couple of questions if we get some more men to participate, because this was really fun. I really enjoyed myself this week. Next week, I know each live gets juicier, and I need you to, participate, in the questions. That's for these questions, got to be for everybody. We all gonna participate, girl. When I see you, I'm gonna see you. All right. But I thank y'all for coming in. I thank people who's gonna watch it later. And we gonna get this more juicy next week. So be it, everybody grow a pair. The men got balls. We need to get some balls too. Well, not literally, but you know what I mean. And then we gonna get this spicy. We gonna get this spicy because I'm not afraid to talk about anything. I just need people on board. You know what I mean? I need the men to talk about sex. They just listening. I need the girls. I mean, you, Miss Daria, you gotta, get your muscle up. You know what I mean? We gotta, you get into it. Ain't nobody. This is a judge free zone. We good. So I thank y'all for coming. Like I said, I thank whoever will watch this later. Like, share, subscribe. We got to get these people, we gonna get some more people up here. It's gonna get juicier and spicier. And I'm gonna see y'all next week. Same day, same time, 7 o'clock, Saturday, 7 o'clock. I thank y'all again, and I'll see y'all next week.